Today, we're going to talk about IBO, right? So an IBO is an independent business owner. So pretty much an independent business owner is somebody who's reaping the benefits of the compensation plan. So they're earning from sharing the services and sharing the products of IM Mastery Academy. So as an IBO, you're coming into the business with the intention of spreading the word, with the intention of telling more people, with the intention of helping the company grow. So there's two things to becoming an independent business owner. Number one, there's two types of people when it comes to this business. You have your customers and you have your IBOs. So a customer is somebody who's actively on the product, somebody who has access to the tools and the resources. So as an IBO, as a customer, right, you have access to the education and the tools, and you qualify for the 2 and Free program. So the 2 and Free program, if you guys don't know, if you help 2 people personally get started with your link, with your promotional link, im.academy/your username, then you qualify for the 2 and Free program, right? Only thing is they have to have the same subscription or one of higher cost. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. So if you have an elite package and they got the promotional package from HFX, 2 and Free is not going to work, right? So they have to have the same or higher. So as a customer, you qualify or you get the education and you qualify for that 2 and Free program for free education. As an IBO, you're somebody who maybe doesn't have the education, right? Maybe you do, because you can be an IBO without the education. But let's say you do have the education. You're an IBO, you have your education. Every single month, you're paying for your education. So for example, me, myself, I'm a Platinum 2000 in the business. As a Platinum 2000, and I'll break that down in a little bit for those of you guys who don't know what that is. As a Platinum 2000, I'm earning $500 every single week, right? So through the compensation plan, I'm paying for my education every single month. I don't qualify for the 2 and Free program as an IBO. Want to make sure that that makes sense to everybody. So as an IBO, I don't qualify for 2 and Free. So what we do when we come into the company, into the platform, we don't pay for the IBO package. We don't upgrade to IBO until we qualify to be a Platinum 150. We don't pay for IBO until we qualify to be Platinum 150. And I'll break down what that is, right? So once you're in the business, you help 2 people get started, you'll be 2 and Free. Now, once you help that 3rd person get started and they're active on the platform, they're a customer, they're a student, they're paying for their education every single month. At that point, you have the opportunity to start getting paid, right? To start reaping the benefits of the compensation plan, to start earning from spreading the vision, spreading the mission, spreading what it is that we're doing. So once you decide to go IBO, it costs $16. It's like 15 plus tax. It's like $16 and some change, right? Every single month you pay that. That's when you're going to qualify to start earning residual income, right? So before anything, I'm going to pull up a calendar, right? So the key day when it comes to being an IBO is Monday. Write that down. Every single Monday. That day is key. Reason being is because whatever rank you are on a Monday, that means you're going to get paid the next Friday. So today is Friday, February 5th, right? So today was residual day, right? Shouts to today. So today we got paid for whatever rank we were the previous Monday, which was the 25th. Right? So we were whatever rank on February 1st. That means that on February 12th, the next Friday following that Monday, we'll receive our residual income. Now, what you receive is based on what rank you are. So once you tell your 3rd person, you're what's considered a Platinum 150. As a Platinum 150, you're earning $37.50 every single Friday. This is not what I meant to put up. Oh yeah, this is what I meant to put up. Boom. Right? You're earning $37.50 every single Friday. And as you're earning $37.50, that's paid out one of 3 different ways. right? So let me go to that first before I look at that. So when you become an IBO, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my back office real quick, right? I'm gonna show you guys my back office. Boom. Once you become an IBO, your back office changes, right? I was looking at the all-time top leaderboard earlier. They're going crazy. I'll talk about that in a little bit, right? So, I was doing payment options, right? So you can get paid one of three different ways. Number one, you can get paid through Bitcoin. The only thing is that Bitcoin has a minimum of $50. So if you get paid less than 50, then it is what it is. Bitcoin also takes 5 to 7 days after commissions get paid out in order for you to receive it. So for example, remember I said we get paid out on Friday. So you might not get paid out until the following Wednesday, or Wednesday to Friday the following week. So there's a big delay there. But if you're not in needing your money and you want it in Bitcoin, you can take it. Now, whenever you get paid, there's a fee, and the fee is $14, right? So they're going to take out a fee. So there's also a big fee if you're one of the lower ranks. There's cheaper ways. Number two, you have Skrill. So Skrill also has a minimum payment of $50, right? So what happens is, if let's say as the first rank platinum 150, you get paid $37.50, right? If you don't have any bonuses, which I'll break down later, and it's just $37.50, you won't get paid that Friday. You'll get paid the following week, 2 weeks in one. So you'll get paid $75 added to your Bitcoin or your Skrill or your Pay Quicker, which I'm about to go over next, right? So that's Skrill. Me personally, I prefer Pay Quicker, right? Pay Quicker is the easiest way. I believe Skrill doesn't have debit cards in the US. I don't know if they updated, but at the time they didn't. I use Pay Quicker because they send you a little debit card. I don't have my wallet on me. I will show you guys. They send you a little debit card, and through that debit card, you get to swipe wherever. You get to go to the ATM, take out money. ATMs are going to charge you whatever fee. So what I do, I go to the supermarket, I buy a water, and then I get my cash back, or whatever the case is, right? Or if I need to spend big money, then I will go to the ATM to take it out. But Pay Quicker is the most official way. You get your money on that Friday. Same thing applies. You have the $50 minimum, and they say there's a one-time fee, but honestly, I never paid that, and I never heard of anybody paying that. So $50 is the minimum payment. So same thing applies. Let me go back to our compensation plan. So first rank is platinum 150. That means you told 3 people personally and sent them your link, right? Your referral link, and they got started, and they're still paying for their membership. So I say that because if you tell somebody today, and then you don't tell somebody for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, that person is no longer valid if they're no longer investing into their education, right? So as long as you have 3 people who are investing into their education, and you own an IBO package on a Monday, that following Friday, you will get paid $37.50 plus bonuses. Now, the bonuses come in the shape of referrals. Anytime you help somebody get started, you get a one-time bonus. So if you help somebody get started with an elite package, you get a $50 bonus one time. If you help somebody get started with an HFX or a cryptocurrency or a platinum package, you get a $25 bonus one time, all the way from unranked up to platinum 5,000, which I'll go over in a couple minutes. So you get a bonus one time. Now, if you refer somebody and they take advantage of the promotional package for $199 going on right now, which a lot of us are using, you don't get that one-time bonus, right? So you'll only get paid what you get paid. So for example, $37.50 every single Friday. Let's say I just helped 3 people get started. 2 people got started, or 1 person got started on Elite, 1 person got started on HFX, 1 person got started on the promotional pack. Let's say that. So I'm going to get paid my $37.50 on that Friday, but I'm also going to receive one time $50 for the Elite, one time $25 for the HFX package. So a total of $75 on top of my $37.50. So potentially $112 after all is said and done that first week. right? So bonuses may come a week or two after because of the 7-day grace period on the return. As you guys know, or if you don't know, everybody has a 7-day return period when it comes to them getting started on the platform, where they can get their full refund and their money back unless they make a payment and get started through Bitcoin, right? So as you have your 3 people, right? And shouts to all of you guys on this call today. As you have your 3 people, you have the option to continue to tell more people. And as they get started, you're looking at your next rank, which is Platinum 600. Or at the same time, help the people who you just got started, develop them and teach them what you know and what you did in order to hit Platinum 150, so they themselves can hit Platinum 150. And once your team reaches a total of 12 people, you're going to be a Platinum 600. So that's the second rank right over here. Platinum 600, you earn $150 every single Friday. Is residual. It gets paid out one of the 3 ways which I showed you guys. Come straight to your card. I like pay quick or straight to the card. You can use it on whatever it is that you want. So for this rank, you have to be aware of something called leg structure. Something called leg structure. Now, this is what keeps this being what prevents this from being illegal, right? What makes this legal in the eyes of the FTC, in the eyes of all of those, federal trade commissions and all of those other, companies that are, keeping up with this kind of stuff. So basically what that means is anybody who introduced you to this platform, anybody who's been in this platform longer than you, at whatever rank, you have the opportunity to outrank them. So if the person who introduced you is a Platinum 600, Platinum 1000, you have the opportunity to hit Platinum 2000 before they do. You just have to work, right? So when it comes to this rank, you have to take advantage of leg structure, right? So when it comes to leg structure, you have the 3 people who you help get started. Now, anytime you help somebody get started, what happens is they're going to be placed in a holding tank, right? And let me show you guys what that looks like, right? They're going to be placed in a holding tank. So let me go here. Let me go to my placement tree. So they'll be placed in a holding tank, just like this. You have your 3 people, boom, boom, boom. So now what that makes up is your 3 legs. Now you have your 3 people who first got started in your business. Anybody who starts after will be placed under these 3 individuals, right? So for example, I have my 3 people. There's a couple people right now because I got to place them, right? I have my 3 people. It's this person, and this person. Those are the first 3 people who I helped get in the business, who I helped show what it is that we're doing, right? So as they got started, they're the first 3 people in my back office. Anybody who got started after them is placed under them. So what I do is I take the number, the ID number, I copy it, I paste it next to the person's name who I want to place under them, and now they're placed under, right? So I have a total of 10 days in order to do this. If not, I'll have different legs. Like it looks like I have, but I don't, right? I just have to place this person, right? I'll have different legs, right? Which messes you up. You don't want that because it benefits you in no way. So I want to place them, right? Within the first 10 days. I also get a chance to place somebody. And if I change my mind or I want to place them somewhere else, I can move them one time. Right? So boom. With that being said, what's going to happen anytime you get somebody started after, you're always going to build down. You always want to build under. So let's say you get me started, Gio. You get Jomar started. You also get Pam started, right? They're right next to me. And then after you get Isander started, what you're going to do is you're going to place Isander under either me, Pam, or Jomar, whoever you seem fit. Now, there's 3 things you want to be aware of. Number 1, you want to be aware of where they are. What city are they in? If you find somebody who, let's say, lives in Florida in the same city as Isander, it's in your best interest to place them with Isander so they can work together. If I find 2 people who are in Kentucky and they join my business, it's in my best interest to place them together so they can work together, right? So anytime you get somebody started, you want to be aware of that, right? Where are they? Number two, what's their personality type like? Will they be able to work with that person? Because sometimes, let's say you're in your home city, you might have people in your home city in all three legs. You might have people in the cities that you visit in all three legs. So when step number two is you want to see if their personalities align, like if can they work together. And then step number three, what makes sense to your back office? What makes sense to you hitting the next rank? So like I said, in order to hit P600, you need 12 people on your team. So you're either telling 12 people and placing them, or you're helping your people tell their 3 people, or a combination of the two, right? Once your team reaches 12 people, like it is here, you're what's considered a platinum 600. So platinum 600 is a very pivotal rank. Reason being, once you're platinum 600, like things are different. Once you're platinum 600, you have a team. You're developing culture. You're developing a vibe. You're working with people that have a common vision, that are trying to attain financial literacy, that are trying to retire their family, that are trying to live life on their terms. You guys got a mission, and it's in your best interest to mastermind, to get together, to work together, right? To get on the phones together, to hop on sessions together, to talk about successes, to talk about experiences, about lessons, so you guys can better each other and help each other take things to the next level. So at Platinum 600, that's the last rank where you actually earn more money than your team. You earn more money than your team. What does that mean, right? As a Platinum 600, you're earning $600 every single month, right? $150 every single week. When you're Platinum 600, you have the option to have at most 3 P150s. 3 P150 means 150, 150, and 150. They get paid $450 a month base. So at this point, you're making more than your team, right? So take account of that. P600 is also pivotal, because if you can hit P600 and help other people hit P600, about 42 of them, you're going to secure a 6-figure residual income. So now it's all about developing people. It's all about helping people understand not only the business, but how trading works, how it is that what it is that we're talking about actually works, right? So once you're a P600, and I'm going to switch back to here. I appreciate all you guys being on here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Can you have 4 legs and not put the extra person under the first 3? You can have 4 legs, but it's not in your best interest. Because what happens is, if you have that 4th leg, right, it's not accounting for your 3. So now you have a 4th leg that's not giving you any type of volume, because you have your 3 legs that are your 3 main legs. So if you have that 4th leg, it's not in your best interest. You don't want to get to that point. So remember to place your people. Very good question, right? I appreciate you. So as a Platinum 600, the next rank that you're chasing is Platinum 1000. Platinum 1000. So at Platinum 1000, that means you have 30 people within your team. Either you told directly or somebody else told them. You're earning $250 every single week residually. You have a leg structure of 12, 12, 6. Now, what does that mean? So for P600, we were looking at 4, 4, 4. So now, if we look at this whole structure, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. 12 people. So if we're able to do this on one leg, right? I'm going to put up another page. You with 12 people, so do that twice, and then with 6, you'll hit Platinum 1000. What does that mean? If you help somebody hit P600, so they help 3 people and they help 3 people, or they put on 12 people directly, you help 2 people hit P600, and then you help 2 people hit P150, the first rank, you'll be what's considered a Platinum 1000, earning $1,000 a month residually. That's your rent, half of your rent, depending on where it is. That's a good portion of your rent, depending on where it is that you live, right? That's a brand new car payment plus the insurance, maybe depending on your license situation, right? That's a vacation every single month, right? That's the flight and the hotel. Maybe that's a big vacation. You're saving up for your wedding. You're putting a down payment on your house. Platinum 1000 in 12 months, that's $12,000, right? So this is money that you guys can actively use and for things that you guys want to achieve. You want a clothing brand, right? That's going to allow you to provide, to get inventory, right? You want to, anything you want to do is going to give you a means to chase your dreams, right? So that's Platinum 1000. Now, next rank is Platinum 2000. And I'll go back to the other page so you guys can see it. Boom, Platinum 2000, that's where I am now. As a Platinum 2000, $500 every single week. It's a blessing. You have a team of over 75 people. The rank structure is 30, 30, 15. So always remember what you were before. As a P2000, before I was P1K. As a Platinum 1000, I need 30 people to qualify for that rank. So if I help 2 people hit Platinum 1000, I help 1 person hit P600 and one person hit P150, I'm a Platinum 2000. That's all it is. It's all about helping the next person do what it is that you did. So P2K, right? P2K is 75. So I have 30, and I have 15. 12 plus 12 plus 6 is 30. So if I help somebody be what I was before 2 times, AKA duplicate, then I'm going to hit that rank and a Platinum 600 and a Platinum 150 or 5 Platinum 150s, whatever the case is. So it's all about showing the next person what it is that you know. So that's all the way up to Platinum 2000. That's what I am. I'll go no further because right now I'm not that, right? But I will be a Platinum 5000 very, very soon. Now, for the next part of the training, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over exactly what it is that you need to do in order to hit these ranks before I dive a little bit deeper into the back office, right? So you guys want to hit Platinum 150. Main thing you want to do is, number 1, be excited, right? You want to be excited because when it comes to this business, you're chasing financial literacy. You're chasing living life on your own terms. You're chasing doing the things that you want to do on a daily basis, right? So the first thing is you want to be excited. You want to be excited for your future. Listen, nobody's going to join your business. Nobody's going to start to work with you if you're not excited about what it is that you're doing. When I first got started in this business, I was introduced by Chairman 10, Darwin Lopez, right? Darwin actually was somebody who was traveling to different cities, traveling everywhere. When I met him, he was doing the things that I wanted to do. He didn't have a job. He was traveling. He was enjoying the finer things in life. I met him at a JW Marriott overseas at a 5-star, hotel. So I could tell he was doing things, right? So I was naturally excited. I was showing my friends his Instagrams like, look, yo, I remember when I went back to work, the first day. I was actually doing the things that are required, the things that I'm gonna go over with you guys, but I didn't even know it, right? At the time. I was naturally excited. Yo, bro, I just met this dude in New York. In DR. He's from New York. He's talking about private jets. He's talking about traveling, Rolex watches. He's talking about different girls, this, and that. Yo, look at his Instagram. Yo, he actually told me, come to New York. Mind you, New York is 3.5 hours from where I am. New York is not down the street. It's not 30 minutes. It's 3.5 hours driving. And we chose to do that right after work. I told 4 people who I work with. They all said, gee, I'm down. I'll take the ride with you. I got a rental. I drove 3.5 hours after a 9-to-5 shift. And when I got to New York, I was amazed. I was mind blown by what it was. But what I was before, I get into that, I was excited about what was going on. Number 2, I 4-step invite. 4-step invite in person. Guys, I don't know. At the time, I didn't really know what it was. I don't really know what it is that this guy does, but he's talking about everything he does is completely legal, and he's going to put me on to exactly how it is that he makes his money. He makes well over 6 figures. He's traveling the world and he's impacting people. I believe it. Come with me. right? 4-step invite is this. Take notes. Number one, you want to be in a hurry. Well, number one, you want to be in a hurry. Number two, you want to clear schedule. Number three, you want to add value. Number four, you want to take it away. You want to be in a hurry. You want to clear schedule. You want to add value. And you want to take it away. Be in a hurry, clear schedule, add value, take it away. Be in a hurry, clear schedule, add value, take it away. Be in a hurry, clear schedule, add value, take it away. Right? So quick, listen, I just met this guy in New York. Look, he's lit. I don't really know what he does. I need you to take a trip with me to New York so we can see exactly what it is. You down to come? They're like, yeah, I got nothing better to do. Yeah, why not? Cool, let's go. Right? So the way you guys can do it is, listen, I just started this new project. I'm working with a couple people. What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tomorrow? But remember, you always want to be in a hurry and you want to state that subconsciously. So what I say when I call somebody, hey, Jomar, right? Yo, what's up, Jomar? How you doing, bro? Oh, I'm good. Yo, what's the word? How you? Oh, nothing much. Yo, I'm actually chilling. I'm in Orlando right now. I'm walking into a restaurant, but I just thought about you. What are you doing tonight at 9? Oh, I'm not doing much. Why? What's up? Listen, I just started this new project and I wanted you to take a look at it. I want your opinion because I know you're business oriented and you have a lot of knowledge. Can you get on a call if I sent you the link? Or can you watch this video if I sent you the link right now? You know, whatever the case is. They already told you they're not doing anything. So when they told you they weren't doing anything, they opened the door up for an invitation. Now you're inviting them to something. It's up to them on whether they want to do it or not. Listen, we're not into sales. I'm not selling anybody. You're not selling anybody. We're showing information, and the people who want the information are those that are going to take advantage of the information, right? So work on the perfect invite. Very important. Number two, you want to work on your edification. Remember, I just met this guy. He's traveling the world. He's impacting people, private jets, Rolex watches. Look at his Instagram. This is what he's doing. I'm edifying the next person based on their results, based on what it is that they have and based on what it is that they're doing. You guys can do the same because your mentors, your partners, more likely than not, they're doing that. They're taking trips. They're meeting people. They're doing, nice things, right? They have access to a network. So edify the next person, and not just based on their results, but also on the type of person that they are, on their work ethic, on how they've helped you, on different stories that, have touched you in life. For example, my mentor, Darwin, the person who introduced me into this business, now I don't even talk about the private jets and any of that. Now, when I edify him, he actually told me 2 months ago to fly out to Arizona for a P2K retreat. I flew out there, he's a chairman 250 now. He lives a little different, no income claims. But when I went over there, he had a private chef for us. He had a private driver. He had a private trainer working us out every single day. He had different 7-figure earners, multimillionaires come through and give us knowledge, give us sauce, teach us exactly how they got to those levels. See, this isn't a person who has this is a person who has given me opportunities and has opened doors and has shown me things that no other person has ever shown me before in my life. So I have deep appreciation for him, on another level. So that's edification. That's showing somebody that this person can actually help them. This person is somebody of value. This person is somebody who's going to increase them, who's going to uplift them, who's going to take them to the next level. So edification, very key, is going to build the trust between the person who you're introducing this to and the person who's helping you with this, right? Romeo, my partner, somebody who's been in the business for a couple years now, has a lot of success, has been able to impact people all around the world. He has amazing work ethic. He's very creative. He's, very helpful in multiple aspects of the business. So he's somebody who can help you too. Now, the person who you're introducing Romeo to, now they're a little bit more inclined to listen in on what he has to say because they know that he's somebody that can help them, right? When it comes to this business, you're going to get paid most for promoting, right? For showing people what it is that we have going on. See, you're not an educator in this business. It's not your job to teach somebody the ins and outs of foreign exchange, of high frequency. It's not your job to teach them a strategy. See, that's why we pay for the services. You understand me? You don't go to McDonald's and say, listen, I know you're the chef. I know you cook the burgers, but I want to cook the burgers for the people. No, you bring people to the restaurant and you let the people do their thing. The CEO of McDonald's, he hires people to cook for them. You guys are the CEOs of your business. You hired somebody to teach people how to trade Forex. You hired somebody to walk people through the steps of learning Forex, through taking live trades. You hired an online platform, a system. Remember, system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. You hired a system to teach your people how to grow the business, how to trade, how to build their account. So put people in front of the system. Don't try to do it yourself. But what you do need to know is what you're talking about. You need to be able to promote what it is that you're talking about. Listen, I Am Mastery Academy has a 3-step system. Very simple. Step number 1, you have an academy, video by video, teaching you, showing you everything you need to know about foreign exchange, about high frequency, about cryptocurrencies, about growing your business online. Step number 2, you have go live videos. Those are live webinars similar to this one, showing you step by step what you need to know and what you need to do every single day. So based on your availability, you have access to 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure mentorship. And then we have access to different copy and paste tools, different resources that have strategies embedded into them. They're basically doing all of the work for you. And all you guys have to do is copy and paste. Look for 4 or 5 different key things and you can enter the market. See, if you're able to explain that, you're able to do anything. You can ride that all the way up to Platinum 2000 because what's coming next is edification. Now, this person, I said Romeo earlier, I'm going to say Jomar this time. This person, Jomar, he's my business partner. He's actually been doing this a little bit longer than me. He's very knowledgeable, and I wanted you to talk to him so you can get all your questions answered. Now, it's on Jomar's plate. See how you can ride that all the way up to P2000? Now, it may take time, but remember, there's strength in numbers. The more people you talk to, the better. The more your opportunity. So what you want to do when you get started is you want to build a list. You want to build a list. What you keep track of is going to grow, right? So if I keep track of the people who I'm talking to, it's only a matter of time before the people who I'm talking to are growing into my business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a list. I'm going to put their name. I'm going to put their phone number, and I'm going to build their Instagram. And now I'm going to follow up with every single person. I'm going to do the 4-step invite. I'm going to invite them to a call or a video. Once they watch that, I'm going to get on the phone with them and I'm going to edify the next person so they can answer their questions. That's the process. Very simple, very easy. Now, what I have to work on just in case, because I may be asked, I may be called upon, is my why. The reason why I started doing this, my vision, who I'm doing this to help. You see, people will quit on themselves before they quit on other people. In this business, it's all about being relatable and reliable. So when it comes to relatable, people are going to relate to you based on your likes, based on your why, based on what you've gone in life. If I tell somebody, I'm doing this, for my mother who, growing up, I saw her work. I saw her grind just to provide for me and my little sister. My father passed away at a very young age, and she was able to, through all my life, provide guidance, be there for me, give me as much as she could with what she was making and how she was living. So I'm doing this for her. Now, there might be somebody listening to that story and they're going to say, yo, I feel the same way. Just like I might say, yo, out here by myself. I don't really have a family. I'm doing this because I'm tired of working a job. I want to live the better life. I want to have a family of people around me who love me, who, love sharing their time with me and who are uplifting me and taking me to the next level. Now, somebody might relate to that. So that's why it's important you work on your why, because we have over 300 people in the wolf pack, right? And in the wolf pack, every single person, 7 people on this call today, millions watching from home on YouTube, right? Every single person has a story. Now, somebody's going to relate to you and your story before they relate to everything about what it is that you're doing. See, people join people. They don't join things. They don't join companies. They don't join businesses. Somebody's going to join you in your business because of who you are and because they feel like you can help take them to the next level. So working on your why is very important in case you get called upon, because once we call it the PS3 system, peak interest, share information, 3-way call, right? Once you peak interest with the call, 4-step invite, hey, I just started this project. I think you'll be really good at. I want you to take a look at it. I want to hear your opinion on what it is that we're doing. Can you hop on this call? Once you share information, they hop on the call and they see the video, and you're putting them on a 3-way call, edifying somebody. If you're edifying, let's say Mervedi, for example, I hope I'm saying your name right. If I edify Mervedi, I don't know much about you. I don't know you, but work ethic, you've been on this call this whole time. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but you've been on this call this whole time. So you're somebody who has a lot of work ethic, right? Let me pass the phone to Mervedi, right? I give you the phone. Now I'm going to stay quiet. I'm not going to say anything unless I'm called upon. So if the person who I just edified missed something, maybe they didn't mention the 199. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything because I edified him. Now that person is going to deliver the information in a way that works for them, because you want to edify somebody who knows what they're talking about, right? So when it comes to edifying, you edify the person, you put the phone on mute. Now the person who's being edified, or if you're ready to do this, there's a couple questions that you want to ask, and you want to get into the habit of asking, and you want to do it fast. Number 1, did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? Because if you haven't watched the video, I'm not a salesman. It's not my job to sell. I'm not going to sell to you. If you say no, well, when can you watch the video? Have them watch the video and then you can get on the phone. If they say yes, what was your favorite part? You'll never ask, did you like it? Because if you ask, did you like it? People are automatically going to steer to the negative. You're never going to ask, what did you think? You're going to ask, what was your favorite part? What do you feel you could benefit the most from? Because whatever the person says is going to be positive, and it's going to be something that you can agree with, something that you can actually start up a conversation about. So now, whatever they say, you're going to agree with. After that, you're going to ask them, do you have any questions? So now, if you're somebody who's not well equipped, who maybe doesn't know the information, at this point, it's in your best interest to put somebody else on the phone. Because what happens is anytime you get asked the questions and you're unsure, or you don't know, or you provide false information, you get de-edified just a little bit. Your credibility goes down just a little bit. And you don't want that. So you want to put somebody in front of somebody who knows what it is that they're talking about and what we're doing. And if you're that person who's doing that, you want to make sure that as you're quiet on the phone, you're taking notes on what it is that he's saying, on the questions, on the rebuttals, because you're going to hear a lot of that in the future, and you're going to help other people get through that at the same time. Remember, we go through experiences in this business, not just for us, but also so we can help other people. So whatever challenge you're facing now, you're going through it so that you can help the next person. And it's just a matter of time before you're on the other side of the challenge and you're looking back at it, laughing about it, sharing your experience and helping that next person, right? So that's how you get to Platinum 150. You want to work on the perfect invite. You want to learn how to edify. You want to learn the product usage. You want to work on your why. You want to write out your list of people, and you want to get to the phones. There's calls happening every single day. There's videos recorded on YouTube that you can take advantage of. On my YouTube channel, you guys can see a video that's breaking down the business. So take advantage of that video and send it to your peoples. And if you're somebody who wants to truly grow in this business, make an up-call video yourself. Put yourself behind the camera. Share the opportunity in 5 to 10 minutes. So you have something to send to your people, right? So that's how you're going to hit P150, right? So boom. As your P150, Platinum 600 is the next level. You need a team of 12 people. In order to hit Platinum 600, you want to work on your reverse edification. So I just showed you guys how to edify your mentor, the person who's showing you, the person who's teaching you. Now, let me show you how to edify your partners. See, Annie Lou, somebody who I just recently got partnered up with. She's been on my product training calls, I want to say, for the last 2 weeks. She's somebody who's very, very eager to learn how to invest and how to grow in these markets. So eager that she's on every single session. She's taking notes. She's applying the information that she's learning. And I know that partnered up with her, she's going to be able to help you get started and guide you in the right direction. I just edified Annie Lou, and I've never met Annie Lou. I've never talked to Annie Lou aside from our one conversation on Instagram DM after she's been on a product training a couple of times. But what I said about her is not a lie. It's true. She's working. She's asking questions on this call. So you reverse edify your team, because now the person who Annie Lou is putting me on the phone with, now that person is going to take Annie Lou a little bit more serious. That person is going to say, okay, Annie Lou's on her game. I can partner up with her. Because remember, people who we know, they know us as those party peoples, as those jokesters, as those people who didn't do anything from before. Now, as we're growing into our 7-figure versions of ourselves, they don't know us as that person. So they might not, be too sure about you. You might have put them onto something in the past and not went through with it. So now they might be a little bit skeptical of what it is that you're talking about. So by you introducing them to somebody else and that person reverse edifying you, that's going to build that relationship and make it a little bit stronger. In order to hit P600, you got to follow instructions. You got to be able to follow the system. Every single person who you introduce to this business should be launched the same way. They should go through their orientation the same way every single time. Nobody gets special treatment. Everybody gets treated the exact same way. See, when I get somebody started, day one, I just got somebody started last night, right? Number one, first thing I'm doing is I'm setting up their broker account. Your broker account is getting set up. IQ sent HFX, you're going live tonight. You're funding the account $10 and we're trading pennies. We're trading dollars. You're going to gain that experience off the rip, up front. I say within the first 72 hours, you should be in profits. You should be in the markets. And the only reason it's 72 hours is because the markets are closed on Fridays. Because otherwise you're in profits that same day. If we're talking about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when the markets are open, or Friday early in the afternoon, right? I just got somebody started last night. He was on a session at 1:30 p.m. with Matty Pips. He made profits. So now that he made profits, he's more inclined to share the vision, to share what it is that we're talking about. So day one, I want you in the markets. So first thing I'm doing is I'm setting up your broker account. Second thing I'm doing is I'm adding you to the chats. So now you're plugged into the community. You're plugged into everybody who's a part of our system. You have somewhere where you can ask questions, where you can get resources, where you can see other people's successes and other people's results. Number three, I'm showing you the system. I'm giving you a basic tutorial on what it is that we're doing. Some of you might call it the product training. See, every single night, I'm showing you guys, remember, not for just yourselves, but for the people who you're going to introduce. Because the product training is something that each and every single one of you guys can do each and every single day. So you plug somebody into the system, you create their live account. First thing you're doing is you're doing an IQ Cent overview or a race option overview. Show them what a call is, show them what a put is, the time, show them what the currency pairs are. So now they're prepared to go on the product training or on the live session with Matty Pips or whoever it is, and they can start generating profits that same day. Let me know when you take your first trade, if you're not going to be there with them. But if you can, be there with them to take their first trade, right? When it comes to being with their educators or whatever the case is. So if you're with them, they have the opportunity to ask questions. Now, if you don't understand what it is that you need to do or what it is that you did, you have the people around you to actually break it down to you and help you with what it is that we're doing, right? Otherwise, have them send results. Send me a picture of what you did, whether you win or lose. And remember, in the product training that you do, you're showing them and teaching them what a green bubble is, what a red bubble is. Remember, if you fund IQ Cent, $10, £7, shouts to the UK, right? At that point, you can take penny trades. You can take penny trades. You can throw 1 pence and just take a small trade, low risk, just for the experience, just to show what it is that we're doing. So by doing that, you're putting the new person in the best position to be successful. You're showing them the system. And by doing that with every single person, you ensure that every single person goes into the markets right away and they start seeing profits. Now, when you take a trade with them, you're going to tell them this. What we're doing right now is we're gambling. I'm showing you exactly what it is, but I'm not doing no analysis on this trade. I want you to take trades with the 6-figure earners, the 7-figure earners, the 8-figure earners, the educators, the people who know what it is that they're doing. I don't want you to do it by yourself. Why? Because if you do, you're gambling. You're gambling. And if you're going to gamble, you're better off going to the casino, because at least you understand that, right? Don't gamble when it comes to these markets. Anytime you enter a trade, do it because you have a strategy, and keep track of your trades. It's profitable to have a trading journal. Oh, I'm entering USDJPY, 5 confirmations, and keep track of what's working for you, because if you keep track of something, remember, it's going to grow. You keep track of your account, it's going to grow. You keep track of your strategy, your knowledge is going to grow. You keep track of what it is that you're seeing, what works is going to show up even more. Therefore, you're going to grow. So follow the system. After somebody makes profit, what I'm doing is I'm asking them, who do you know that doesn't know what I just showed you? Who do you know that doesn't know what I just showed you? Who do you know that you feel like could benefit from these calls? Who do you know wishes they knew this information and they can make money from their phone? Now, what they're doing subconsciously is you're building the business. I know a lot of people that would love to be on these calls when we're taking trade ideas. I know a bunch of people that would love to have mentorship from 6 and 7-figure earners. I know a bunch of people that want to quit their job and live life on their terms. Now, let's call them and let me duplicate. Remember, duplication is key. Let me teach you the 4-step invite. Let me teach you how to use the products. Let me teach you how to edify me as somebody who's helping you. Let me teach you how to work on your why. Because everything I did at P150 is something that I want to teach the newest person so they can do it themselves and they can also hit P150. That's the system. You're following instructions. You're following the system, family. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It works. People have done it. They've reached 6, 7, 8-figure incomes. You can too. You just have to follow the system. You just have to work on your skills, because it's all about the skills. It's all a matter of the skill set. What you're learning when it comes to this, nobody can take away from you, but it's the skills. It's not the rank. It's not the earnings. It's the skill. Because once you have the skill, you can do this for the rest of your life, regardless of what it is that you're doing, right? So follow the system. And number 3, you want to work on personal development. Family, your mindset is everything. Your mindset is everything, because how you think is going to lead to how you feel. How you feel is going to lead to what you do. What you do is going to lead to the results you get. So you got to work on your mindset. Mindset is very important. How you're thinking and what you're thinking is very key on your journey. Listening to those that have success, that have came before you through their challenges, through their business philosophies, is going to help you take things to the next level. Something that I advise every single person who starts this business to listen to is Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, my boy, building your network marketing business. Jim Rohn, building your network marketing business. Very key, very important. I urge everybody to listen to Eric Worre, Go Pro. Eric Worre, multiple seven-figure earner. I urge everybody to listen to Building an Empire. Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Right? Very important audios that you guys should listen if you're somebody who wants to build a business. So at P600, listen to these over and over and over and over and over, because you might listen to it the first time, but when you listen to it the second time, you might hear something you didn't hear the first time. Why? Reason being, when you heard it the first time, maybe you weren't paying attention. Maybe somebody called you. Maybe you were paying attention, but you heard something before and you were still thinking about that. Like, damn, that makes sense. And now they're talking about this and you're not hearing it. Maybe you just went through an experience, whether in life or in the business, that now maybe you heard the same line before, but now it's hitting you. It's affecting you a little bit more because of the experiences that you've gone through. So listen to these tapes over and over and over and over and over. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to Building Your Network Marketing Business. I've over and over and over and over, because every single time I hear it, I pick up on something. It stimulates my brain, and it will to yours too. Platinum 1000 family, you got to be able to tell your story. You got to be able to tell your story. Share what it is that you do, right? There's 3 parts to a story. Number 1 is who you were before this. Me, I used to work at Sprint. I was a store manager. One thing I hated, or step number 2 is what you didn't like about who you were. What I hated about my job, I used to work 50, 60 hours every single week. I couldn't take a vacation whenever I wanted. I couldn't retire my mother. I couldn't reach $1 million income. That's what I hated about my job. How you found out about this? I found out about this in the Dominican Republic. I met somebody who had the results that I desired. And through a conversation, I was intrigued at his lifestyle, and I followed up through Instagram. He invited me to an event. I invited some people to come with me. I went to New York City and I got exposed to this information. And then your results or your vision for the future. So me personally, I've been able to quit my job. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to impact hundreds of people by showing them this information. You don't have those credentials. Maybe you're somebody who just got started yesterday. Therefore, you go with your vision. I see an opportunity to live life on my terms. I see somebody who's doing the things that I want to do each and every single day, and he's going to show me exactly how it is that I'm going to get there and how it is that he got there. Right? So share your vision. I envision 1,000 people in my city meeting up, not to do ratchet things, not to spend money, but to make money together. That was my vision when I first started this, and it's happened. I'm in Orlando, Florida right now, and multiple times, multiple days, in multiple places in my city and in other cities, people are meeting up because I got them started into this business, either directly or indirectly. This is big. Your vision will unfold, but you got to tell other people. You got to tell other people, because the thing is, where else have you been told that you can live your vision? See, your job doesn't give you that guarantee. They don't tell you if you work really, 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 really hard, if you do everything you need to do, you're going to reach that level of success. They don't say that. They don't tell you that. But this is telling you that. And you're getting the mentorship from the people that have already done it. So you got to be excited and share your vision. Share what it is that you're doing. You got to maintain a schedule. You got to be on top of your schedule every single day. If somebody tells you they're getting started in this business, you got to be able to follow up with them. Family, there's 3 types of people in this business. There's 3 types. There's the amateurs, there's the posers, and then there's the professionals. Out of those 3, the professionals make the most money. If you want to make the most money, you have to be a professional in your business, meaning you have to keep a schedule. If somebody says, I want more information, I get out of work at 7, it's in your best interest to follow up with them. If somebody says, I'm going to get started on Friday, it's in your best interest to follow up with them, because if you don't, they'll get started with somebody else. And that hurts. That means that you weren't on top of your game. That means that you could have done more, but you didn't. That means that they didn't perceive you as that type of person, and maybe you didn't edify somebody else. So there's something that you did wrong, right? So keep a schedule, be a professional, and then you got to be able to promote. See, at Platinum 1000, you have a team of over 30 people. You're earning over $1,000 a month. So you got to be able to promote what it is that we're doing. Anytime there's a call, you got to be able to have a chat. People have to have resources on top of just the platform, because they have to have guidance on what it is that they have to do and how it is that they have to do it. Right? So you have to be able to share resources, share links to different calls, share links to different videos, so that your people get trained, because a trained team is a paid team. Family, a trained team is a paid team. So promoting event to event to event to event, and don't be shy. People get paid millions of dollars per promoting, and you can too. There's commercials going on TV every single day. Don't be afraid to post up that picture or that video or that flyer on your Instagram. People see sponsored posts all the time, so it doesn't matter, right? So make sure you guys are doing what it is that you need to do in order to reach the next level. It's real simple. This business is real simple, but what's simple and easy to do is also simple and easy not to do. Family, if you work on your skills each and every single day, if you develop yourself and also teach people exactly what you did in order to reach different ranks, you too will reach those ranks. You too will build a 7-figure income. You too will take things to the next level. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys tuning in. Make sure you watch the next video and the next video. I hope massive success on you and your peoples. Take it to the next level. You guys have an amazing night. Peace out. Let's go. Make some noise.